Badasso, rather. It looked like it went behind him.
We'll get a look at what it hit. Oh, almost exactly the way Game 1 started, with a puck going in off a Pittsburgh player. Sergei Zubov scored the first goal.
Brought it back into the middle, and it blocked in behind the net. A 3-on-1, and Tamer went down on the ice and blocked it. Fitzgerald and Mellanby, intended for Lindsay, glove by Tom Badasso. We open this one with the Panthers. Shot save made, deflected in by Lowry. Comes back up to the point. Another one deflected by Badasso underneath him on Gord Murphy's chance. Boy, Barasso's had to be all over the place as that puck is really bouncing.
He is a great acrobat for him. He's still loaded with adrenaline and ready to go. Chris Tamer tried to clear that with his left glove and put it right back to Dave Lowry. But look, Badasso up again to face Gord Murphy square to the shooter, and that one was deflected on the way to the net.
Incredibly, the specialty teams here in the playoffs for both of these clubs have struggled a bit. Dickinson with him. Now Lemieux the other way. Fitzgerald looking in the middle. Takes the shot. Save made. Deflected. Turnaround shot. Hop went wide. Rebound banged away by Mironov. Picked up by Miller. A wide open game. Mironov tipped away. 2-on-0 opportunity right here. Badasso comes out on Mellanby and knocked it away. It was Mellanby and Badasso. Wow, the odd man.
Sergei Zubov get a
skated in the middle. Lindsay had the opportunity in the big 27-goal shot. Saved by Badasso. Looked away to the wide side point. Jovanovski's shot.
just rip it by John Van Beesbrook, who couldn't get there in time. But the big story in this tilt, I think, is Tom Badasso. Terrific saves both in the first period and in the second period. A surprise starter. Kenny Reagan had gone all the way from the Washington series, but Tom Badasso has really been sharp. He has moved the puck well, except for a couple of times in the second period, defended his crease as he always does, and right now does not look like a guy that...
Moving it in. Jovanovski center, tipped on Badasso, not quite by Barnes. What a big save by Tom Badasso as Stu Barnes was open. Lowry holds it in, dropped back into the middle. Again, Barnes over there trying to tip. Penalty coming up as he got taken down. So the effort by
play. Eddie Jovanovski, nice little hesitation move to pull it back and make this original play to Barnes, cutting on Badasso, and a super save. Look at Badasso watching the puck. He never lost sight of the puck. He followed it when it was floating in the air above him, all the way to the ice, and finally just saw it sitting there.
Straka in the middle. Straka drops it. Mellanby may have gone off the end of the glove. Rebound knocked away by Badasso. Cleared around LaRue. Counter play is over. Gord Murphy, the shot. That one deflected wide. Badasso does not have his stick. He'll get it back as it's 3-1. Pens on top. 31-24 the shots in favor of Pittsburgh. Jovanovski center. Shot. Just wide. Garfinwald. All lost. Save made Badasso. Rebound sitting in front of him. Skated by Lindsay. Lindsay had it bounce up.
Real good. Tom Badasso's helped himself. Watch this. That's what I call helping yourself. Yes, he's made the saves, but then he's had to react to some of the loose pucks that have been lying around. Real thinking play.
Power play underway here for the Panthers. Shepard has scored 3 power play goals in the playoffs. Lowry has picked up 4, their leader in that department. On the near side, it's rolled up the boards to Gord Murphy. Murphy's got a lot of room. Takes the shot. Save made. Bounced over Lowry's stick. Murphy again able to hold it. Again by Spela. Back up to him. Shot Spela. Save made. Rebound came to the high slot. Badasso made the save. Lemieux coming. Short-handed. Lemieux. Spela grabbed him. Shot. Whoa, what a save made. And a penalty coming. A holding call as Mario Lemieux got...
Coming back with Robert Spela. Can you believe that? Can you believe that shot? He got the shot off with one hand. Spela was all over him. Look at Mario. He takes one hand off his stick and he's got Spela holding his arm. Give me a break. What a scoring chance. That shouldn't even be considered. That should be considered a miracle, not a reasonable scoring chance. That was fabulous.
John Van Beesbrook had to stay with this.
Look, Mario, one stick in each hand. Spela's in one hand and his in the other.
They've got the 3-2 lead. They've got 49 seconds left on the advantage. Could not control. Lindsay out in front. Short-handed. Lindsay! got it. Extra skaters out there for the Panthers. We're down to a minute and 2 seconds to go. Spalen drops it off. 1 minute left regulation. Point shot. Badasso will save. No rebound on Shepard's chance.
Good place to hang. Scott Mellanby was just pulling a little pick on Mario there, and when Mario Lemieux felt that he was picked out of the play, he tried to hold Scott Mellanby, so he
in great measure to goaltending.
Well, they've got their main guy back on a roll. Tom Badasso, of course, didn't start in this series. It was Ken Reggett. Well, now the ball's completely in Tom Barasso's hands, and he has been brilliant. He's faced a whopping 94 shots against the last 2 games and made a record 56 saves in Game 3, but none better than the end of Game 4 when he completely stole the game on Straka and on Brian Skrudland. And the thing that Mario and the rest of his team...
Panthers try and set up their power play. Jovanovski at the left point just throws it in on Barasso. Tipped an attempt there by Lowry. Who's been a wanted a defenseman to get it. Instead, Scott Mellanby is there and almost set up Garpenlaw. Now it's Murphy. Mellanby top of the circle. Takes the shot toward the near side. Barasso flicked the glove out there. Peter Nedved is able to control it. Lemieux sends Kevin Miller in. Save. Now it's Hull. Up to Skrudland. Brian Skrudland is in. Save. Rebound. Not just wide. A centering pass knocked aside by the rule. Oh, the Penguins dodged a bullet. Here they come the other way, but offside is Mario.
A great save by Barasso with the left pad, covering down the low side of the net. And from the goal cam, you see the flexibility and the quickness of Tom Barasso taking away the stick side. What a poor line change for the Pittsburgh Penguins.
By Dmitry Mironov. Panthers on the backhand. Send it through the crease. Barasso knocks it aside. And Joe Dixon tries to clear but can't. Gordon Murphy threw a crowd for the point, and Barasso saw it last moment. Fortunately for the Penguins. Center for Florida. Dvorak with a turnover and forcing Barasso to make a stick save. And Zubov appeared to be mixed up with his own end.
Yeah, poor.
Dave Lowry of the Panthers. Lowry on the left, Shepard in the center. Lowry sends it through the crease for the breaking Stu Barnes, who just failed to zip it home. Now Rhett Warner through a crowd.
Just takes good timing, and that was perfect.
Here come the Panthers. Carrying it in. Down goes Barasso, and he made the save on Skrudland. Now it's Barnes in front. Oh, just failing to control.
On goal, he's made 8 saves. This first one right here on Dave Lowry as Stu Barnes crashes the net. Right after that, Bill Lindsay makes a nice play at the blue line. Both D go right to Lindsay. Shepard's wide open. Shepard's got some wonderful hands, and he just waits. As long as he can wait, they can.
Jovanovski keeps it in. Sends it in for the point. Forcing Barasso to make the glove save with Skrudland.
Soldier.
Stars and Yager and Lemieux, but as a team, they define what a great team is all about.
Jovanovski gets the face-off from Niedermeyer, and the save by Barasso.
Niedermeyer right here wins her back cleanly. Nice face-off win there, and Jovanovski lets her fly through traffic. Good save, but you see Tamer. He's eliminating any type of rebound opportunity from Johan Garpenlov. When you look at that one from that angle, that puck's all the way over to the left side. Could have been called an interference call on Chris. Some stitches and come on back, and didn't miss a beat after that.
Ward Murphy controls the face-off, puts one in on Barasso. Sandstrom tries to set up a Perkins. Johan Garpenlov. Now Jovanovski in front. Shot saved by Barasso, and the puck goes to center. Off the boards for a breaking Ray Shepard. Shepard is in. The save Barasso. Barnes screen off by Zubov. Now it's Shepard again. Sends it through the crease. Coming back to Gordon Murphy. A shot. Rebound Lowry. And he's hit from behind, allowing Barasso to cover up in front of the crease.
The good pressure. The shot there by Ray Shepard on the right side. It goes back to the point. And who's in front? Well, guess who? Dave Lowry again, paying the price in front of the net. Then he was mauled, but Tom Barasso making an excellent save through traffic before that. Close to being offside, but Lemieux lets this one rip, gets good wood on it, and just on the outside of the post on the glove side. So Van Beesbroek looking towards that glove side, and if you listen, you see how fast it happens. You know, when he
Save Badasso in the slot. Robert Smapdi keeps it in for Florida. Smapdi cruises in. Save Badasso. Rebound and chop at it. And a whistle from Mark Bossett. With the puck still clearly in play. We're going to
point on the power play. He's got pretty good wheels. That's a high stick right there by Dvorak. The stick above the crossbar, and that would signal a high stick stoppage of play right there as Badasso made the save. But on this side, you see how quickly Robert Smapdi got to that loose puck. He's got wonderful skating ability, and he was able to corral the puck and drag it into his feet and let go a pretty quick snapshot as well. And Robert Smapdi this morning is with Lemieux going to the one-timer to Yager. It was blocked.
Now here come the Panthers. Mellenby deflected by Badasso. Goes behind the goal. No. A little bit different than game 3, huh? Here is Eddie Cholowski, and he almost beat Badasso to the right pad.
After it was a poor line change for the Pittsburgh Penguins, Skrudland comes in all alone. Great save by Badasso with the left pad. And from that point on, they went on to score. J.J. Daigneault scored while on the power play.
I'm sorry, Van Beeswick. Van Beeswick goes to the bench. The goal is empty. The extra attacker.
For Pittsburgh Penguin goaltenders, and Mike Huff breaks in. Huff getting hooked at the last minute, but you see the confidence of Badasso as he hung in there and forced Mike Huff wide with very little angle. And so Badasso...
Mironov. Daigneault can't clear it. Gord Murphy from the point. Save Badasso. The rebound is not just aside.
Some type of confusion. But nonetheless, anyway, we'll try to break that down and look at that. But it's a big part of this hockey game. Panthers lead at 1-0.
Niedermeyer cruises it right in front of Badasso, who doesn't know where the puck is. It's underneath him. Breaks and blows the whistle. And
looking behind Badasso right here, takes a quick peek behind him. If that puck's dribbling in through his pads and about to cross the goal line, when you're sharp and you look back quickly, then you can stop it from going behind the goal line. When you're not sharp, you don't look behind you.
A look, Bully with it at center ice to Niedermeyer. He's in! And just high over the goal. Ron Niedermeyer had a chance in the garden spot and missed the net.
That's Niedermeyer coming through the middle. Niedermeyer, an excellent shot. That went off the arm. The right arm of Tom Badasso, the catching hand. The old no-look pass right there, right up the gut. A great play by Woolley and an excellent save to stop it from Tom Badasso. Mike Huff has a good shot from the left wing. They're trying to keep their pucks down on Tom Badasso, keep it away from the catching mitt. He took that one off the blocker, but watch the reaction on Brian Skrudland from Tom Badasso. After the save was made, see Skrudland's looking for the loose puck and swipes the pads of Badasso. Badasso responds. Another chance on the power play, which will be their fourth.
In front, Badasso, a save on Lowry. Now back to Smapdi, and he tried to pass it. It was picked up by Lemieux.
This is a terrific save on Dave Lowry. Dave Lowry stopped a 7-game point-scoring streak in Game 5 at Pittsburgh.
All right, in front of Badasso, goes down and stops Stracker. Rebound. Stracker's on it in the corner. Gets it back to Smapdi. Winds up. And deflected by Badasso to his left, and the Penguins clear the zone.
Straka, who's a skilled hockey player, makes a play to his backhand right here while the puck is rolling. Badasso just comes up with a terrific save while lying on his side. Straka followed that up again with another opportunity. Robert Smapdi is having another strong game, though, as well. And this shot here was deflected in front. Niedermeyer's right there. Another good save by Badasso. The Florida Panthers are having success with their point shots, and Robert Smapdi has been a big part of that. Niedermeyer right in front of the net. Remember, he was called for interference, goaltender interference earlier, so he's making it.
Mellenby. Shot by Shepard. Save, Badasso. Seconds still left in the Panther power play. Oh, Badasso gets it away. Hits Shepard in the back. And Lowry fans on a chance in the slot as Gregson says the puck was played by a high stick. And the faceoff will come out of the Pittsburgh zone.
Yeah, all the way down in the Florida Panther zone whenever you have.
Poked away. Into the corner. Lowry sends it out front. Shot. Oh, deflection just blocked. Rebound in front. Barasso's down and makes the save. Oh, my goodness. Ray Shepard had a chance, and Badasso made a huge save.
Barely misses the short side. Look at Yager on the right side. Great.
The last game of the season is Mellenby shoulder just wide of the glove side. That was a rocket by Scott Mellenby, who has the goal tonight.
That might have scraped even the snow that's built up around the lower parts of the post on Badasso.
Terry Carter Got an assist on a go-ahead goal. Now it's Melanie. Takes the shot. Badasso assist. Straka on Badasso. Keeps it a one-goal game with Martin Straka on the doorstep. 2:57 to go.
For another 3 minutes because Mellenby's shot was stopped by Badasso. It's a save that Badasso makes on Straka. A desperation attempt by Straka and by Badasso. And Badasso
For Drake. Drake shot. Save made. And a tremendous save by Tom Badasso.
So quick, watch Yzerman stop here. Stop, reverse ground. Marty McSorley doesn't react quickly enough, and he can't really. Yzerman's much faster. Drake stop, move back. Quick stack, real quick stack.
Tom Badasso looking very good here after missing the last 14, getting back in action here tonight. And the puck brings it up. He's got a man open, looks from all alone. 2-on-0, saved by Badasso. A 2-on-0 break. Centered back, hits the side of the net. Badasso will cover. And now Primo and McSorley. Yzerman shot and a save. Badasso. Yzerman was following it.
11. This is a crucial game.
It's a good play to get it over to Dallas Drake, but watch 55 in black Larry Murphy. He's a veteran defenseman. Whoop. There he was, gone. I mean, Murph is standing out there flat-footed, and Drake pulls it in. Look at the save by Tom Badasso. Gary, he's been as sharp as, well, as we've seen him in a long time. But then again, we haven't seen him in a long time.
He's got to do it again. And he does. Drake for the second time ran it in. And he does. Drake for the second time ran it in. Delayed call. Nielsen copy. The shot blocked, and McSorley can't get it out. Down low. Fedorov. Centered. Shot. Lidstrom. Save. Badasso. Puck rolls in, and he covers it up. Tommy Badasso is putting on a show right now. He looked behind him after that.
Fedorov without his helmet. I mean, he made a terrific move here, and then he knew that he had an outnumbered situation in front, so just get it out there. The slapper. So look at Badasso. I mean, he covers so much room. He's got a great wingspan with his arm.
The bouncing puck. Yzerman. Another save. Badasso made the save of the initial shot. The second shot went wide. Ball copied on. Cleared the other way. Still time here. 20 seconds left on the Chicago advantage. Cleared ahead by Weinrich. Back comes Murphy. Murphy dumped it. In. Nichols. Open. Nichols. Right shot. Oh, what a save by Badasso. Swung out by Carney. Shot for the goal. Deflected wide. Rebound. Is good in the corner. That's a try.
Tom Badasso move out, and then just keep over to the side. There couldn't have been that much to shoot at. When Pierre Turgeon sends an end over.
Close to the net. Volek was in front. Hit it. Ramsey! Save made! Ramsey's attempted pass was deflected by in the net. They get up and skate away. Drops it. Ferraro in. Ferraro looking. Passed off. Shot ball. What a save! Tom Badasso! And a whistle on the near side as McSorley gets knotted up. Assist, but it's Martin Straka who's been the scorer. Into Thomas. The shot. Save made. Rebound. Turgeon by Stevens. Off the boards, Rich Pilon. Pilon sends it in. Badasso goes back to get it. 22-17, the shots in favor of the Islanders. But Pittsburgh, the 3-1 lead, but their goals came in that first period at 30 seconds. That's when they started it at 8:23 and 10:27. Samuelson, Turgeon, save Badasso. That is the money goaltender, Tom Badasso. And you got to make the big saves. He does. Save again by Badasso. This looks like the morning skate.
The Kings up.
Ferraro with him. Tried to get it to him. Ferraro shot. What a save by Tom Badasso. And then Ferraro gets scissored at the side of the net.
Save. Ferraro point blank, and then Yahoo. Taglianetti was on one side, and Marty McSorley was on the other side, but good play by Volek. The second effort really is what sprung Ferraro loose.
Boy, you and Buddy weaving. Back Thomas. Shot. Save again by Badasso. Thomas with a tremendous one-timer. The Malakoff, the move to Thomas to Curvers inside. Save. Rebound. Save again. Two of them by Badasso.
One of them on a deflection.
Defenseman had moved up. Pittsburgh back on defense. Green shot. Another save by Tom Badasso. Oh, as he played a second period, Travis Green.
Right. Travis Green moved to the forehand. Tom Badasso went down with his blocker and his stick to make the save. I mean, he's made saves just about every way possible. That's the first save where he really looked like he had to struggle to get there of him. Tom Badasso, even in the first period, was on top of his game. Watch this save. In spite of his size, he is also very quick. His positioning has been good. And keep in mind, the Penguins, as well as Tom Badasso, have something to prove this year. Save in the second period on Pierre Turgeon, and then late in the second period on Travis Green. You can tell when Tom Barrasso is on top of his game, he makes them look easy, and he has made them look pretty easy in this one so far.
Boy, they have been some mighty tough saves for the Islanders. That's what really drives you at that time.
Move, put on Thomas. Thomas shot. Oh, what a save on Turgeon. Unbelievable goaltending tonight by Tom Barrasso. Molinaro save. Rebound just a little too far in front of Flatley. Flatley's got the puck. Fans wanted to call in front of the net. Don't get it. Ferraro jammed up. Yager over for the right side. Straka, Samuelson, and Brown. Samuelson tipped it. What a save at the other end.
With kind of a training camp pace, and really heated up in the second period and went to a mid-season pace, now playoff pace. There is the save by Tom Barrasso on Pierre Turgeon. Ron Hextall has been just as spectacular. There is the save by Tom Barrasso on Pierre Turgeon. Ron Hextall has been...
They've got 3 tonight. Oh, moves in, dropped it, shot. Thomas! Oh, save! Picked out by Barrasso again. That went between the pads and center. Pitt was trying to break, couldn't do it. Marty McGinnis on the near side. McGinnis shells Samuelson on him. Samuelson decked by
right leg at the time. Baskey back to Thomas. Oh yeah, it hit Marty McSorley on the way to Barrasso.
The fans gave Claude Loisette, drops it off. That's what they're doing here tonight. Taglianetti the roughing at 14 minutes. It's loose. Barrasso, Turgeon, and the whistle had already blown.
Yeah, Barrasso was without his mask.
He was reaching desperately like
Thomas, and when Barrasso couldn't control the rebound, what was it? Thomas's stick, I think, either that or Samuelson's stick. Oh, Samuelson's stick that got caught under Barrasso's mask and ripped it off. To win faceoffs, you need help from your wingers, and that's what Turgeon got. I think it was his own player's stick, perhaps, that took his helmet off. Look at Barrasso. You think his concentration is even broken a bit? He was still focusing on the puck. He didn't.
Baskey on the near side. The shot deflected. Shot. Green. Rebound hit the side of the net and covered up by Barrasso. Another great chance for the Islanders.
Travis Green had... It was kind of a rebound from a pileup in the slot, and Barrasso even got a piece of that. Then he just tried to bank it off of him or get it back out in front. You know, I thought that had just hit the side of the net. I didn't realize that Barrasso had gotten a piece of it. Malakoff with the shot. No, it just looked like a rising shot.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And here's Doug Brown at the other end. Ron Hextall.
Oh, shot, save Barrasso. Rebound just wide of the far post. Ferraro centers. And extra skaters on the ice. 1 minute left to go in the third. Turgeon deflected. They get the extra skater. Turgeon deflected again by Tom Barrasso. Thomas on the boards. Delgarno moves over. He's the extra skater. Samuelson there. Couldn't get it out. Samuelson. Final minute. Extra skater out. Empty net at the other end. Baskey blocked. Thomas shot. Fanned on it. Picked up by Samuelson around the boards. Turgeon trying to hold it in and does. Back for Turgeon. Turgeon shot. Deflected in front. Rebound is covered up under the pile. Wow.
Now, Pierre Turgeon, this is the last one that never made it through to Barrasso. He made 2 great saves before that. Oh, he's taking a shot at Derek King to try to get him out of his crease. That is just after one of his great saves where he just stacked.
They've got their main guy back on a roll. Tom Barrasso, of course, didn't start in this series. It was Ken Reggett. Well, now the ball's completely in Tom Barrasso's hands, and he has been brilliant. He's faced a whopping 94 shots against the last 2 games and made a record 56 saves in Game 3, but none better than the end of Game 4 when he completely stole the game on Straka and on Brian Skrudland. And the thing that Mario and the rest of his teammates say is...
In fact, he can even match some stick work with even some of those Pens forwards.
Do that. Comes King 2-on-1 even strength. Benoit Hogue with him. King looking shot. Save made by Barrasso. Rebound Mullen. Save Barrasso. Rebound King and Hogue, and it goes wide of the net. Hogue over to get it with Francis on him. Cutting in. Uwe Krupp. Shot deflected. Shot. Mullen save. Krupp trying to hold it in. Underneath players of the ice comes loose as Mullen dug it out. Mullen gets hit in the face.
Haven't hit here in Game 6, Gary, the way they did in Game 5. Another good scoring chance by the Islanders. Derek King.
Oh, centering Thomas. Save made by Tommy Barrasso on Steve Thomas.
His best. Barrasso Barasso's best save to go on Steve Thomas. Curvers into the corner. Right out in front of Steve Thomas, and Badasso had to be so quick to get back to the middle of the net. Badasso joins Larry Murphy and Mario Lemieux as major trophies.
All the way across ice. Brian Mullen holds it in. Behind the net, Benoit Hogue. Centered shot! Badasso the save on Thomas, who is going for the hat trick. Steve Thomas. Thomas with Hogue. Shot wide. Hogue shot off Badasso. Younger kicked it in on his own goaltender. Picked up.
Pretty quick. They want to see him on the right of the net, and then he moved behind the net so that Samuelson couldn't engage him. Looked like he took a pretty good shot there with Thomas going down. Turgeon was down.
King tip, save Badasso. King could never get that puck to sit to get a good tip.
And how he is underrated. Well, there's a rocket from David Bollock up in the air. Badasso has it. Isles are carrying the play, but Barasso's been perfect so far. Still 0-0. Come through for the Islanders for them to pull this series out. He's in the slot, but Tom Badasso denies him. 38-goal man, still looking for his first in the playoffs. 0-0.
Back, but it's not out of the zone as the Penguins force it up. Monikoff over to King and a shot. Badasso gloves that and falls to his stomach and comes up with it as Ferraro is right around the goal, and Badasso hops upside from that draw, and it came over to Derek King. Badasso stretching out to make the save, and then went down, and Ferraro came racing in. And that's where a lot of his goals come from, right in front, chasing after that loose.
Derek King from the slot, denied. David Bollock, winding and grinding. He rips it from a distance. Badasso pops it up and then covers it. The Islanders playing awfully well.
First, he's going to beat Badasso, one of the few times he's beaten, but where does it go? Off the goalpost. We're still at zeros. Islanders pressing all the time. Kasparaitis is going to take a good shot off the feed from Mullen. There's the shot. Badasso makes a save. Look at Hogue, wide open, and there you finally have an empty net. Brian Mullen, but the puck is bouncing. He can't get it in.
But he notices the big glove saves, but how about that with the skate? Tom Badasso working on an 8.5 period streak, having given up only one playoffs to the NHL. He's in on Tom Badasso. The Isles show pluck, but Badasso keeps stopping the puck. Back to Buffalo.
You'll see Derek King still looking for that first playoff goal.